Hey, it's DIY Doran. Let's take a look at the coupons here for Harbor Freight. This is from Monday, the 18th of September through Sunday, October 1st. So I'm on this a couple days late, but you can get in on it anytime. All right, these are always on sale. I swear they're just worth $1, these industrial plugs. So make of that what you will. 25% off of this color-coded coupler set. Honestly, don't know a whole lot about that. Looks kind of cool. Merlin is like their higher end brand for air tools, compressor, or just like the fittings and things for compressors. This Banks air nailer, I think that's a pretty good deal. I got one for $29.99 at Walmart. 18 gauge brad nailer. It's probably about the same thing. Mine is an Arrow though, I believe, so I might trust that a little bit better than this Banks. But I think that's a good price, 28% off. Air hose, no experience with that. 20% off though, so probably decent. Chief is their higher end brand of air tools. This is $44.95, 25% off. I think that's a good deal. If actually, that might be something I might pick up. Nice little variety set there. I do need to get an air hammer also, so just still don't have everything yet. All right, these are not that good. Really, they're not that good. It works about as well as a bowl. The magnet in it just isn't very strong. So, yeah, make of that what you will. If you absolutely don't have one and need one, this is a good deal. But don't expect high performance out of it. This is probably a good deal right here, 20 bucks, 33% off. That one's sweet. I've heard a lot of good stuff about these Daytona. Not so much about the jack stands, but at least they're jacks. So I assume the jack stands are of similar quality. I could be wrong. Please tell me. Ball joint service kit. $59.99. Maddox is kind of their mid or high end. I don't know. Sometimes Icon makes tools. The Icon has some automotive tool stuff. I can't tell if Icon's supposed to be just automotive. They do have some of the automotive tool stuff. Maddox does also. But then there's also like their basic like Pittsburgh line, which is their basic automotive tools. So I don't know if they have a Pittsburgh version of this, but this is probably a good deal. But this is also something that you could check out for free at most of your O'Reilly, AutoZone, that type of stuff. You pay for the cost of the kit, but you can rent it for like 24 or 48 hours, something like that, depending. Return it, and then you get your money back. So that's an option if you're not doing this regularly. You can check one of these out. Vacuum pump, no comment. Nothing really to say there. This is probably a good deal if you're working heavy equipment. You got to grease your stuff regularly. $99 for the grease gun. Although they might still have that special where you could get, maybe not. Check the Bauer. I'm going to go through and do a different video of the Bauer and the different tool specials. So this might be included on some special there. Here's the 3-ton Pittsburgh floor jack. 20 bucks off of that. There's a low profile one. 25 off. These rubber wheel chocks are a good deal. I don't know, at least like 4 of these. I get them when they're like, 25, 33% off. So 25% off I think is a good deal. Generally what we're looking for is like 25% off or more, and that's usually a good sale on just in general at Harbor Freight. 30% or 40% or even 50% off is usually a good thing. But I'll point it out if it's something weird like a 99-cent tool or a $2 tool that's on sale for $1, that's at 50% off. That's not a very good deal. But they do have a lot of items like that where they're like regularly on sale all the time, just like that thing at the very top. 14% off, meh, if you need them, but you can find them for cheaper than that on sale. $8 for this, probably a good deal. Got some ratcheting tie-down straps. Wench. You'll be able to find a better deal on that if you wait. Like they just had a deal on the Badlands stuff, which was, I can't remember, was it 15 or something percent? So I don't know. I guess if you're not inside track, that may be a good deal. But the sale that they just had, inside track, had an additional 5% off of Badlands stuff. So I think it was like 15 or 20% off. And regularly, if you didn't have that, at 10 or 15% off. Inside track is their members only thing where you get special discounts. They have discounts each month. I'll make a video of that, what they have for September right now. Drain cleaner, 10 bucks off, not a very good deal. This gas engine, 30 bucks off, that's probably a good deal. Only 20 bucks off this power station. So these power stations don't really have, I don't think the markup on them is very high. It's just an expensive item, and I don't think the markup on them retail is very high. So you won't see too big a discounts on this, although 20 bucks I don't think is very much. $50 off this larger gas engine. Only 20 bucks. And generators are another thing where it's like there's not a big markup, I don't think, just because it's such an expensive piece of equipment and they're trying to bring it in at an affordable price. So you won't see generators on sale all that often, but $20 off is really nothing. There's not even tax on that. Here's a cheap little tape measure. If you don't have one, it's probably okay. I don't know how accurate it is, but if you're doing kind of just rough stuff, you're like measuring the size of a room or something, just rough. I probably wouldn't use it for critical cabinetry, but I have a set of these. I think this is a good deal, $2.99. I might actually pick up another set. Haven't used them more than, I don't know if I've used them or not, but I have them in case, and I'll, I guess if you're watching this, I may, at some point I may have a review of them and see how they are. These are nice. I mean, they're okay. If you need some locking, vice grip style locking pliers, get a set of these. They got a little bit of a comfort grip handle. It's not too comfortable, but it's okay. I have, I don't know, I think 3 sets of these. I have them downstairs in my van and upstairs, both my workshops at home. Here's a nice little screwdriver set. This is the, this is the Icon one. I don't know if you necessarily need that. All right, here's a nice little set, 33% off of this Icon mini screwdriver. You can certainly get a lot cheaper sets, but if you want the higher end, made in Taiwan ones, the comfort handle is probably pretty nice. I'm sure they use high quality stuff. The Icon stuff that they have at Harbor Freight is pretty good. I haven't found anything that was bad. The stuff that I have from them is I really like. All right, I've used this thing. It's only 10% off, this hand riveter, but it does work pretty nicely. It's pretty robust. It's got the tips you can store on the handle there, and it comes with a variety pack of some rivets. But you could find it for, you could probably get it for cheaper at some point. Like, for example, right now, this is under $20. You could actually get this weekend for 30% off of that, because Harbor Freight is having a sale this weekend where you can get 30% off of one item under $20. And then I think it's like 15% for an item, 10 to 50, and then over 50, I think you get 10% off. Here's a dead blow hammer, 20 bucks, a little bit rich for my blood. They have cheaper ones, but this is a good deal if you want a nice soft face dead blow hammer. $35 off of this. This is a nice digital angle torque wrench from Quinn. They're mid or high tier hand tool. Oh, and then they have the 1/2-inch drive one, also 30 bucks off. This is a decent deal. Love these, 39% off. I actually just bought 4 packages of these 4 packs when I was in there a couple days ago, but this is very coupon, $3 for these. I think is a good deal. They're probably a little bit overpriced at $4.99 regularly. That's why they have them marked down so much. I see them marked down a lot. I don't know, just dozens of these in my van, just attaching everything to the wall. They're really great. Although one thing I bent the hooks to make them better, and then the threading in there doesn't always seem to stay nice and tight, so you kind of have to tighten them and maybe put a little Loctite on it, or just jam it so it's tight so it doesn't go undone. Maybe a drop of glue, or yeah. Got some padlocks, $4, pretty cheap. Don't know how good they are. Little pocket work light, magnetic base, I guess. I don't know how useful that would be, but I guess if you keep it in your chest pocket there, like a pen, pull it out for a little quick inspection stuff. I'm sure there's brighter, you know, for $5 it's probably fine. This power cord, 14% off, not a huge discount, but probably a good price. I don't know about this. I probably wouldn't mess with that, but that's just me. Some string lights. Not sure about that. Some securities, 18% off, meh. Solar panel. That's kind of nice. I don't know, $150. I love these. I have just a bunch of these. It's better than nothing. You have it all around everywhere. They're only $1. You can get new ones when they get scratched up. Swivel casters, only $1. It's a good deal. Latex gloves, good deal there, $150. That's a good deal on this swivel caster. Work gloves, only 18% off, but still only $4.49. Here's another caster with a different style brake. These stools are great. I have one of these. That's a good deal right there, $6. I might grab another one. Pneumatic tire. No experience with that, but if you need it, only $6, go for it. Space blanket, moving blanket. These are all right. They're thin. They get the job done. The strands will kind of come undone after a while. They also say you're not supposed to wash them. I think that will destroy it if you wash it, probably. But they get the job done. I have several of them. I was thinking about getting these. I didn't try them on, but they look pretty nice. I might get a pair of those. This thing takes D batteries, unfortunately, so you will be needing to buy some D batteries, but it is super cheap. I didn't buy it because of the D battery thing, but we did have a bunch of flies recently, and I wish I had it. Here's a tarp, $4, probably fine. That's a good deal, I think. Backpack sprayer, that's sweet, $20. I dig that. I just don't know about having something to take up that much space. I guess if you have a big yard, I think that's a good deal. I just use the little smaller ones. Here's a mesh all-purpose tarp. Oh, that's cool. Pole saw, only 15% off. Meh. This chipper, I don't know. I don't know how strong that thing is. Let me know. Only $10 off on that. Not a very good deal. This is something, if you need that specific width, I guess, come in and get $3 off of that. It's kind of unfortunate they don't have different sizes of cutting blades available on sale, but there you go. Here's a cheap little oscillating tool. If you don't have one, I'd get this one, $15. Hey, this thing's pretty dope. I would get if you do not have a miter saw, $120, and this is a sliding 10-inch, so that's pretty neat. I have just the basic 10-inch of this brand, and it's pretty sweet. I love it. It's powerful. It's like a 15 amp motor. It's not the sliding one, so it's a bit smaller. But I wanted one that I was going to end up using as a dedicated framing jig. So, anyways, you have to just have a basic 10-inch for the jig that I want. Here's the high torque. I think someone said that they marked this price up just to mark it down here for the sale. I can't remember, but I did think it was $159. There was a post about this on the Harbor Freight Reddit. Yeah. I would get the ultra high torque though. That's the one that I'm gonna get. It's a little bit more, but I have like the mid torque one, so I'd rather just get the ultra torque and skip over that one. There's a miter stand. This thing looks pretty nice. Kind of want one of those. concrete pull saw, 40 bucks off. If you need it, I guess grab it. This thing's pretty sweet. I do have this, but I think I'm going to return it. It doesn't do a dado stack, so that was a killer for me because the cabinetry work that I want to do requires that. So I think I'm going to have to return it. Although it does have a nice rack and pinion fence. Everything about it's pretty nice. The miter gauge is pretty weak. You will want to replace that. I don't recommend using it at all. But other than that, it's pretty nice. Here's some little grinding wheels. If you need that specific grit, come on and get it. I think they used to have it available, the coupon where you could get different grits, but this one, just the 24 grit. So that, again, very specific on that, but these things are okay. I have a couple sets of these. It's nice to have a variety, different sizes and shapes. I don't think they last like forever, but for the price, I think they're a steal. And at $3, yeah, that's what I got them when they were on sale. So recommend that if you don't have them. Those will go in like a 1/4-inch die grinder. They have a new cordless die grinder, and they have an electric one too. I have the cordless one. It's sweet. The Hercules brushless, awesome. Here's some metal cutoff wheels. This is Bauer. They're mid-grade ones. That's a good deal. I don't know how good they are though. Oh, here's nice. On the sanding, so you could get 4 different grits. Limit 4 on this coupon. And they have, I don't know, what does it look like, a dozen or so different grits from 40 up to 600. So you could get a sampling of grits there. I think that's a good deal. I might use that one. This heat gun's pretty sweet, only $9.99. That's what I got it for on sale. This is another one of those items that's constantly or regularly sort of on sale at about $10. So that's the time to buy it. I think it's a good deal. I was thinking about getting one of these little ones, maybe a couple of them, and just have different discs on them, so I don't have to swap discs out, because for only $10, it's super cheap. I think I'm going to get a few of these. There's a 50-pack of Bauer sanding discs. They have it in a few different grits, so that's pretty nice. That's a good deal. Oh, this is a good deal, this 7-amp. I did get an 8-amp for like $25, I think. So, of the Bauer angle grinder, almost the same thing, but just a little bit more powerful. But this is a nice upgrade if you wanted something a bit more powerful than that Warrior. Oh, this is a good deal. I got this thing. I've been waiting for it to go on sale. It's always been $50, and then boom, here it is, half off. So I picked one of these up. I haven't used it yet, but I will be making a review and an unboxing of it. So a quick look and then a review of that will be coming. Here's a canvas drop cloth. Probably a good deal. Oh, I just got this. This is dope. I used this coupon on this. I actually haven't unboxed it or used it yet. Those will be coming, unboxing, review. But yeah, I thought this was a good deal. I wanted something to scoot around and then I could put the tools on. I wanted the one with the little toolbox, the little drawers underneath, but it was like $80, so I didn't have the money for that, so I got that instead. This is a similar deal. You can put the tools underneath it. This fan, I've heard these fans are pretty good. That's a good deal there. Haven't used this steam cleaner, but looks like a good price. I'd be willing to try it for $100. Got the stain sprayer, $50 off. Not a big discount on the shop crane, but you know, if you just pulled your engine once and then had to sell it after that, you could get some of that money back and then still be ahead after all the money you saved by doing it yourself if you needed it just for one job. I mean, it'd be kind of unless you have the space to store it afterwards, it would be nice to have, but I couldn't store it right now. It's too big. These hang-alls, pretty cheap, easy thing to make yourself, but probably even cheaper to just buy it like this. These are for hanging like cords off the wall. It's okay. Kind of takes up a lot of space. Clear stacking bins. These are probably nice. I need something like this for some parts. Oh, I got some of these magnets for heavier stuff. Those magnets I showed earlier, those are just for only like £1 or so. Not really too much. These are rated for 25 pounds. So I think I got them in different colors just to demarcate different things. And I got 4 of them because that's how many it was limited to. But yeah, I've been waiting for those to go on sale and I grabbed a few of them. That's a pretty nice little tool bag here, only 10 bucks. Nice price. These Apaches, I have really terrible luck finding any of these Apaches in stock unless it's these smaller ones. The larger ones I can't ever, they'll be on sale, but I can't find them in stock when I go in there. Or when I actually did, I guess I didn't end up buying it. But yeah, this is a good deal. It looks like you got a camera and a lens in there. Good deal here on this rifle case, this big long one. Maybe put a tripod or something in there too. There's a workbench. Wonder how assembled this comes. You probably just have to put the bolts in. Thing's pretty nice. It's probably a good deal. It's got a clamp on the end, a couple drawers, storage down below for your power tools, and it looks like some holes, I think, or woodworking type mounts. So that's probably a good price. This looks pretty nice. I'm considering, I was considering getting one of these for like my bike tools, or it's cheaper than the US General and cheaper still than the Icon, and I think the drawer slides were pretty good. But yeah, check that out. Go handle it in the store, see if it's up to snuff. It's got a worktop too. Clamps, not a big sale, so I wouldn't go for it personally, but if you need them. I'm interested in this scroll saw for only $85. I was hoping for like 20 or 25%, more like 25 or 30% off of it. But I don't know what the markup is on this machinery. So at $15 off, I may not buy it, but I'm definitely considering it. Oh, here's a nice cheap welder. I mean, my 99 bucks. If you just want to try it out, go for it. I am a big proponent of getting just the absolute cheapest thing possible if you're getting into something, and then if you like it, you can upgrade when you realize the shortcomings of this one and realize what you really need, the features that you really want, the stuff that'll make the one that you need be worth it for you and do what you need it to do. So you don't always know what you exactly want or what's going to work best for you when you haven't actually done the thing or had your own or had enough experience with it. So getting like a cheap welder like this is probably great. You could try it out, practice it, use it, and then if it is cheap and breaks, or if it's too cheap and doesn't have the features you want, then at that time you can upgrade when it breaks, and this will serve you well until then probably. Here's a hitch vise. This is pretty cool. A very specific thing, but if you're looking for it, it's on sale right now. I'd grab it. This looks pretty cool. 20 bucks off. I would go for that. I have too many grinders though, but I do really like the idea of that belt sander on the end there. Although I have a bigger belt sander, so. This is weird. I basically have this, but they came out with a new version of it that's slightly different and doesn't seem to have a adjustable speed and is more expensive. So that's weird. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. This is awesome. I'd love to get this. I think that's a good price, $2.99 for the thickness planer. And then there's the Hercules one, which isn't on sale. But I might go for the Hercules one. 15% off security products from Bunker Hill. 20% off all miter saws. Okay, a couple good deals there. And that's everything here. So go ahead and check out my channel. I'm going to do the brand deals and the inside track videos also. So I'll be posting those as well. So thanks for watching. Hit me up in the comments if you have any questions about specific stuff. All right, thanks.